And a pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, from the Anoka Area Ice Arena, just a stone's throw from Castle Field in the Anoka High School, where tonight we got Northwest Suburban Conference hockey action between the 5 and 6 Anoka Tornadoes. They host the 7 and 6 Champlin Park Rebels, which should be a really interesting matchup tonight. Hello, everybody. I'm Tim Anderson, joined alongside the coach, Pete Hayes. Coach, this Tornadoes team has really endured an interesting month of hockey. They have been on the road for a long time, and on top of that, everybody's battling some kind of illness. This week has been absolutely brutal for them.
Yeah, and they lost their starting goaltender for the last 3 seasons in Cullen Rosenau, so they're trying to figure out who's going to take that spot, along with a couple of other injuries. They're in a 4-game losing streak right now, and they're just trying to find their footing again. Champlin Park really started the season strong, lost a few games in the middle there, but their last 2, they've scored 14 goals, so they're stepping in the right direction.
As you can see, it's an empty bench tonight on the Anoka side because Ted Michulis, the head coach, not even here tonight. He's battling a little influenza. He is out, so it is on the assistant coaches tonight. Coach Brian Pender, Logan Putt, the entire group down there, Owen Maloney, everybody involved in that coaching staff's going to have to piece it together. But the guys are optimistic, and talking with Coach Michulis through email today, he said the group still feels pretty good about themselves if they can just find some momentum and get healthy. This game tonight will certainly be a big one. Draws underway. The Rebels are in the navy blue road jerseys. Tornadoes are in the white. Starting goaltenders tonight, Tanner Wiley, the junior goaltender for Champlin Park. And on the other side, it's going to be Cohen Keeney, the junior goalie for the Tornadoes.
You know, I had a chance to see Keeney against Andover. They lost 6-0, but he played really well.
A lot of teams tend to lose 6-0 to Andover. That happens quite a bit. Off the draw here, Tornadoes try to wing it in, and they do. As that was Mortensen. Mortensen tries to keep it in. Now the Rebels try to take it away and look to clear out. It's Carlson. Carlson sends it across. It's going to get to Cole Perkins. Perkins tries to skate his way in, gets a shot. Covered up quickly by Keeney. Just underway here at the ice arena. We'll get a quick change, and that's going to be the key here tonight, isn't it, Coach? Some quick line changes?
I didn't quite hear you there. I was hearing something.
One thing on that one, I'm just saying on that last one, Coach, a lot of quick shifts tonight for this Tornado team, I would guess to say. Given the illnesses, they're going to try to keep fresh guys on the ice often.
Yeah, and Anoka plays 4 lines a lot of the time, and a lot of high school teams don't do that, so you're going to see them rolling 4 lines tonight.
Tornadoes kind of all together here. We'll get, no icing call there. Quickly picked up behind the net. Keeney was hoping to maybe get one, but it wasn't quite going to happen. Now Rebels get it on the turnover in the zone. They're going to get a quick shot on net. That one goes wide as it's off the stick of Brody Holing, the young freshman, kept in by the Rebels. They try to work him now in the middle. Tornadoes will clear, bring it back to the neutral zone. They'll ring it in quickly, right off the stick of Nedlund. Nedlund works it behind the net enough to get the Tornadoes a line change. Rebels are going to skate back in the other way. They got a chance in front right there. Is skating ahead with Solomon. Solomon, who leads the team in goals this year. Good shot right there as well. That one goes wide.
Well, that's going to be big here tonight. Can they stop Brent Solomon? Brent Solomon has 18 goals on the season. And the leading scorer in the state of Minnesota has 22. So 18 in 13 games, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's certainly going to keep your get your heart rate up when you see him skating across with a chance to score on you. But this team seems to be, you're right, they've been scoring a lot of goals lately. That's been coming at them from a lot of different angles. The Tornadoes will certainly be tested tonight. Off the draw, players falling down behind the net, puck frozen. Who's going to get to it first? It's going to be the Tornadoes as Anoka looks to clear out, but they can't do it yet. Now finally loose in the neutral zone before finally the Rebels will take it. Rebels skate back in onside, get a quick shot on. That one's going to be stopped and deflected as it was Jax Warren who got the look for the Rebels. Going to stay in here with Reese George. George now puck frozen once again in the corner. A little pressure being put on by the Tornadoes. It's Charlie Jensen back there for Anoka. Puck still loose, not out. Warren keeps it in. Nobody home in front. We've got a broken stick back behind the net of Keeney. Puck still being jostled for Rebels. Have it, quick backhand shot that time. Nope, that's deflected away. That time Perkins for the Rebels. Perkins skates again, looking for a centering pass. Good chance there, but it's deflected and finally cleared out by Anoka. Will go all the way down to the other side for an icing.
Yeah, Champlin Park is very offensive. They score almost 4.5 goals a game. That's pretty good in high school hockey. Giving up a little bit over 3, you'd like to see that come down a little bit. For Anoka, on the other hand, they are scoring just over 2.64 in goals against, right around 4.
Champlin Park, as you mentioned, got off to a really good start. Now this, again, as you said, find their way. Tom Potter has to be pretty thrilled about what he's been able to do. That team certainly had their fair share of tumult early in the season with the loss of a teammate. But it appears that they have really rallied around that. Good chance there. And that one's going to be batted away off the stick of Trevor Emery as he shoots that one on Keeney. Puck loose behind the net. Anoka desperately looking for a clear here as it's Bruner going after it. Stays in for Long. Long dumps it back in. Behind the net it goes to Anderson. Kept in again in front, and boy, the Rebels are just persistent right now.
Yeah, they really are. And I like that Long kid back on defense. He's a kid who can score. He's got 15 assists already this season, so he kind of dictates what goes on in the back end for Champlin Park.
Machulis tries to clear out. That's Teddy, the senior captain, not able to get it out of the zone. Rebels keep it in, and that's going to be lifted up, deflected off the blocker of Keeney. Went up in the air, but not out of the zone. Long, little cross-ice feed. Shot that time, and another pad save from Keeney. As it was Derek Roll who puts that shot on. Rebels coming in once again. Skating fast. Puck's loose in front, and it's deflected away. Keeney's doing a full split. Keeps that thing from getting behind him.
When you're doing that, you're not sure what's going on. But Keeney's looked sharp here so far for Anoka.
He's had to be up to the task here. A lot of shots on goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Anoka just trying to get it out. I think you're going to see a lot more dump and chase style out of Anoka. Get it over that red line, get it in deep, and go to work.
That time a little mishandling, and that's going to lead to a little odd man rush for the Tornadoes. They skate in, looking for a chance in front. Shot, score! The Tornadoes playing defense for 5 minutes, and all of a sudden one breakaway, and they put it in.
Yeah, that's their sophomore Landon Lafferty, and he's the leading scorer on this team. And great play there by Carson Nedlin. Looked off the defender, slid it across to Landon, and he stuck it in the back of the net. And like you said, they were getting outplayed for the first 5 minutes.
Big shot there on the odd man look. A turnover once again leads to a shot the other way. That's how quickly, and a big one for Anoka to get the quick 1-goal advantage with 12:50 to play in the opening period. Skates all the way back down. Back on defense, Thorson. Thorson was able to skate to it, but the Rebels will win this battle once again. Good chance in front, looking for the equalizer. Not going to get it yet. Kept alive by Warren. Warren at the blue line dumps it back in behind the net. Going for some chase there is Nick Carlson. Carlson looks for a centering pass to Warren. Warren, Carlson, little two-man game. Good chance to slide in front. Looking for Pazandik that time, but not able to get it to him. Tornadoes look to clear, and they do. Back to the neutral ice, but not all the way out, and now Warren will bring him back in on sides. Fire one at the net, and Keeney will save.
Yeah, Champlin Park just keeps coming after Anoka. You know, they're not giving up at all after that first goal. It's like, let's go get one. And they're coming, but goaltender for Anoka has been real strong.
Yeah, good job so far by Cohen Keeney. He has certainly been peppered, but you're right, been up to the task to this point, Coach. After the draw, Rebels seem to be winning every faceoff right now. Another chance in front. Oh, man, that one deflected away just across the crease, but wide. Long keeps it in for the Rebels. Shot again. Gets all the way through, and Keeney covers up.
You know, that's one thing, Tim, that Anoka needs to do a better job is on faceoff. That has nothing to do with talent or how you skate or how you shoot or how fast you are. It's dig in, win that faceoff, especially in your own end.
I mean, what's the approach on that for you? Do you want to be more physical in those spots? Like really try to
absolutely.
Go after somebody?
Try to get down as far as you can on your stick so you can stay a little more stable.
Face-off, Wiley comes out of the net to go get it. Finds Solomon. Keep an eye on him, number 2. Thought about leaving it for Solomon. They didn't. Instead, they'll hang it out the other side, and a shot from Brockton Sandell. Solomon behind the net. Great chance in front. Covered up by Keeney, and a little pushing and shoving after the fact. Maybe a little too much pushing and shoving. as Josh Reither took umbrage with a little shot at Cohen Keeney there.
Yeah, here's another look at it, and you know that Reither, the sophomore football player, he's not going to take any of that. But
and now he'll sit 2 minutes for it as
yeah,
well.
exactly.
That extra shove
smarter.
right there is what got it done.
Yeah, have to be smarter than that. And Anoka, they rely on those three sophomores they have in Reither and Lafferty and Roof. They're three of the better players on the Anoka team, so they rely a lot on them.
Kind of a sophomoric mistake right there to end up in the box, so it sets up a power play. And you think that there was already 8 Rebels on the ice. Now they have a man advantage for real.
Yeah, and once again, you got to take away Brent Solomon. Watching him play this year, he's kind of like Jimmy Snuggerud for the Gophers. That kid, there's not a shot he doesn't like. So when he gets an opportunity, he's going to take it. He's going to take it, and you got to try to block as many shots
those goal scorers, they just don't stop, do they? They think they can score every time they touch it.
Yeah, and it's always on their stick, it seems like.
Little 1-3-1 look out of the power play as they go from long with a quick shot. They worked it back in. And quick look again as Keeney was out of position, but he hustles back and covers up again. That was an open net there for a second, Coach.
Oh, was it ever? That puck was just laying there. And that's why you always want to have traffic in front of that net. I know for myself, I wasn't a great skater or anything, but I was a big enough kid where I just lived in that area.
Just camped out.
That was the only thing I could do.
That'd be all I could do because I can't skate at all. So that would be just about standing up is all I want to do. Long once again works from the point. Quick slapper. Follow-up chance in front as the penalty kill for the Tornadoes just sprawl out in front of Keeney. Tornadoes is trying to kill this off. There's a $1:15 to go on the power play for the Rebels. Long works at the point. Leaves it again. Shot from Carlson. Misses wide. Solomon's going to bring it on the other side. On the wing, Solomon skates. Cross ice he goes. Goes to Nick Carlson. Trying to get a chance in front. Nothing doing there. Carlson will keep it. Has Solomon working with him at the point, but he'll skate all the way across the other side. Long waits up top and catches it. Feeds it over to Solomon. A shot is wide that time. Long will go back and get it for the Rebels and keep it in with 45 seconds to go on this power play. Little feed to the far circle. Carlson will skate. Will weave across with Solomon. Tried to feed it that time towards Brody Holine, but not able to get it to him. Now Solomon behind the net. Working. Tornadoes just staying in that. Now, oh, did that get through? Oh, it did get through. It's a goal. Boy, I didn't see that one sneak in, and it took a second for the ref to wave to it, but they get the goal on the power play, do the Rebels.
Yeah, I think it's the freshman Brody Holloman, who snuck that one through, and they were just pressuring. They kind of run that umbrella with 3 up top, and Anoka has to get into the diamond, which they did pretty well, but that's why that kid can score some goals. I'm looking at his stats right now, and that's his 6th goal of the season. So, his 15th point, and that's pretty doggone good for a ninth grader. Just a freshman
too. Yes. You're right. Yeah, he doesn't look small for this group. He looks like he's big enough to play with these big guys for sure. So it's 1-1. That kills off the penalty. We're back even strength after the power play goal for the Rebels.
So that penalty cost him, a young, inexperienced guy making that penalty, and it ended up costing Anoka. You got to be a little smarter than that.
Nedlin just floats one up towards Wiley. He's able to get the glove save and send it. Kept in by Thorson. Tornadoes work behind the net. Tornadoes trying to keep it alive on the far side now. Now the Rebels will take it away. 2-on-2. Rebels come skating in hard. Pezandik behind the net had it for Champlin Park. Oh, man, almost a deflection shot there at Keeney. But instead, the Tornadoes will take it. But can the Tornadoes clear? Not yet. Puck still alive, looking for a centering pass. Nobody there, and now finally knocked away as Max Janish couldn't keep it in. All the way back goes Jax Warren. Warren will get it for the Rebels. And now skate ahead. Off the change. Coming in fresh are these Rebels, and they get a shot and a save. That time off the stick of Carson Anderson.
Yeah, Champlin Park's been feeling the blood in the water all day long, but then you got to kind of watch yourself, Tim, because they got caught on that odd man rush before and almost got caught again here. But, you know, once you're getting all these shots, everybody wants to get involved, then you don't take care of the defensive end. So they got to make sure that they do that.
They're going to ask the goaltender Keeney to basically make 50 saves here tonight at this pace. He has been very, very busy. Certainly don't have to worry if he's stretched out by this point.
No, absolutely not.
He's plenty limber, I would say.
Yeah, I'd say he's limber, too. He might be seeing pucks in his sleep tonight.
No question. Rebels again winning another face-off and controlling play. Anderson a shot. Poked away that time by Keeney. Tornadoes might have to try to get a little more physical, and you can see that right there with that check behind the net. Taken back, though, by Anderson, and the Rebels will keep it in the zone. Brockton Sandel loses the puck, and once again, the Tornadoes trying to get out and run here. They've got 2-on-1, but Long will win the race back to it. Long skates through the pressure as Aiden Danglish tries to come in and put some pressure on, but can't do it. Rebels keep. Luke Carlson. Carlson works behind the net with Carson Anderson. Now they lose the puck again, and out of the zone it goes. Retreating is Warren. Machulis gives chase for the Tornadoes. Tried to leave it. Teddy's going to get to it. Teddy with a centering pass. Can't find anybody, and now here comes Solomon, who just outruns everyone to the net. Shot! Score!
Yeah, he showed some elite speed right there, and that's why a lot of D1 schools are coming calling for that kid. That's his 19th goal of the season, but he just outraced both of the Anoka defenders and stuck it through the 5-hole.
Wow, just incredible straight line speed from Solomon. He was able to out-hustle the Tornadoes and get that look past Keeney. It's 2-1. 7:17 to play first period. And Champlin Park has really played well in this opening 10 minutes. And now they finally have the lead to show for it.
Yeah, they
Solomon
are coming
out
out flying, that's for sure.
They are definitely the team that appears to be fresher. And you do wonder about those legs of those Tornadoes. Again, they didn't have practice on Tuesday because everybody was sick, basically. They sent everyone home, had most guys out Monday, did not practice Tuesday. So it's a bit of a mash unit right now.
It is a mash unit.
Players falling and sprawling all over the place, but of course the Rebels aren't going to show them any sympathy on that. Shot that time and a save made as Max Janish gets to look at Keeney.
No, I am noticing, though, a lot of Anoka's regulars that are out there, some of those top 6 forwards and top 4 defensemen. Seems like most of those guys are intact tonight, so just need to keep getting that puck in deep and going to work here and see if they can get this thing tied up.
It's kind of like a momentum thing, too, isn't it, Coach? When you feel like you're skating on your heels most of the first period, it's hard to find that speed the other direction, isn't it?
Yeah, here's an opportunity.
Good opportunity here. Shot for Lafferty, and he scores again! Just as we say it, Landon Lafferty picks up his second goal of the night, and we are tied at 2 on an odd man rush, Coach.
Yeah, they pushed, like I said, they're trying a little too hard in that offensive end, and Lafferty's not the guy you want to give it away to. He's skilled. He's the leading scorer second leading scorer on the Tornadoes, so that's his second one for the sophomore.
Just like that, 6:36 to go, first period, tied at 2. You wouldn't know it was a 2-2 game based on just watching the game and watching where all the puck time and the ice time is, but doesn't take much for the Tornadoes. Little cross ice again. Lafferty tries to find some room and does. Shot goes wide. So he was able to sneak past the defense of Champlin Park, and a whistle first.
I think it might have hit the net there. And it deflected up and hit the net. That's the signal that I'm getting here. I am seeing that Anoka's missing Luke Folstrom tonight, and he's their leading goal scorer, actually. He has 5 goals and 4 assists. Big right winger, he's not out here tonight, number 14.
And a senior, too. So you're looking at a lot of these younger guys to have to come and make some big shifts for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
A rare face-off inside the Champlin Park zone. As you can see, there's still some shiny ice on this side. And we get all the way down towards Keeney, and Keeney will let that go for an icing call.
There is some shiny ice, but there's also a couple of puck marks in the back of that net.
There sure are.
So, I know, but you're absolutely right.
They may not even have to Zamboni this side. They might let this one go for another period. We'll see, but it doesn't matter. Anoka doesn't care if it's pretty. It's not a game of how, it's how many.
Yeah, that's the game of hockey.
Tornadoes have to feel good that they've been able to kind of grind out this 2-2 game so far. Rebels and Solomon looks for some room, and Solomon's got room again. A shot to score! Brett Solomon finding room again, and he's got 2 goals tonight.
They just cannot let that kid get behind him. He almost closed his hand on the puck right there, but it wasn't called. He dropped it down to his feet. He gets him moving to the left and puts it back to the right. We're going to get another look at it right here. Gives him a little shimmy shake and then goes back up top and puts it up. The second goal of the game is 20th on the season, and Champlin's back on top.
I mean, that is really something to watch there, as we are seeing some pretty fantastic goal scoring here from Lafferty and Solomon in this first period. It's been fun to watch. 3-2 Rebels. 5:35. Shot again, and that one goes wide. Keeney trying to cover up and does, and poor Cohen Keeney. He's like, 3 first period goals, but he's seen quite a bit of action here in this opening period.
If we were at Champlin, they have that shot clock up there, and there would be a lot of shots on it.
Yeah, we'd get that overhead angle too occasionally. Another shot that time deflected away right off the blocker. Tornadoes look to clear out, and will. Mortensen had it. Now we're going to get a whistle, and I think a penalty upcoming on Champlin Park, perhaps.
I think we're
yes,
going to get
indeed.
a hook here.
It's going to be Cole Perkins into the box for the Rebels.
Slash, 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 slash. So Anoka goes on the power play, and looking at Anoka's power play, it's only at about 10%, but Champlin Park's penalty kill is only at about 68%, so that kind of evens that out a little bit. You want that penalty kill up well above 80%, and you want that power play at least 20.
So you're saying something has to give
here, Coach.
Something's
got to give.
And off that draw, oh man, good shot right there, but a save by Wiley. It's kept in for the Tornadoes as they work behind the net. Brady Roof for the Tornadoes. The roof not on fire. Brody will keep it, though, and send it back across. Machulis gives chase, swing and a miss that time, and now it's going to be on Warren's stick. Warren will ring it all the way around back to Keeney behind the net, where it'll be picked up from there. Mortensen will skate. Cam Mortensen gets it across, still has it, brings it all the way in deep. Now Roof has it on the wing, back top to the point. Shot that time, deflected as it was off of Pender. Now Pender has it again. Pender again does that one, deflected, and it's up in the air and it's loose. Back to the neutral zone it goes, and Mortensen will pick it up with a minute to go on this power play.
Yeah, a little bit of speed there by Cam Mortensen. He's the defenseman that likes skating with the puck, and he did a nice job getting it into the zone.
Like having a guy like that on your power play, too, that sort of offensive defenseman, am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. Nowadays, though, they always drop it back. We never used to do that back when I was coaching. I guess they've kind of figured out these power plays.
Don't talk about that analytics stuff with us, Coach. Right? We don't have time for that stuff.
I'm there with you, Tim.
Thank you. Oh, man, I'm glad we could talk about that. That's up, and it goes, clears not out of there. I thought it was going to maybe get into the bleachers, but it didn't. Instead, it goes all the way down to the backboards. Maybe one more shot here with 20 seconds to go on the power play. A very good penalty kill from the Rebels. In this first period, we wind down 3.5 to go. 3-2, Champlin Park leads. 2 goals from Lafferty, 2 goals from Solomon. Mixing a goal from Brody Holine. And just like that, we've got a 3-2 game. Power play is over. Both teams at full strength. Tornadoes will keep possession of the puck. Try to get another shot save made by Wiley. Behind the net, Lafferty. Lafferty sitting there with Luca Ganucci as they try to get to it. Some pushing and shoving, puck frozen behind the net. Now finally Wexeth will send it ahead for Champlin Park and now go to Cole Perkins. Perkins, 1-on-3, wheeling and dealing and shooting and scoring. Man, that looked like just sort of a desperation look at the net, but he was able to put it in sort of an awkward spot, and you wonder if Keeney got blocked a bit on that.
Yeah, he might have, but that was a really nice snapshot right there. Not a wrist shot, not a slap shot, but a snapshot. He turned those wrists and just let it go. That was a nice shot right there.
That was really cool. That was a really cool shot to see. 4-2 Champlin Park And we're on pace for like a 15-10 game, so that's fun.
Yeah, if you like racehorse hockey, you're at the right place.
Yeah, absolutely. 2:43 to go, first period, in a 4-2 game, as we'll update that scoreboard on top of the screen.
It's really important for Anoka not letting Champlin get another one here at the end of the period. See if you can get back in there and regroup, or maybe get one yourself here in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, see if you can get an odd man rush again, or maybe get a swing and a miss like you almost got there from Jax Warren, but instead we come in with momentum for the Rebels. Warren comes up, has it, lost it. Now it's kept in once again by Luke Carlson. Carlson and now Anderson. Carson Anderson had it, lost it. Janish tries to keep it in for the Rebels. And now finally it's taken and poked away. Brought down by Jensen. Jensen and now slapped in by Carlson. Under 2 to go here in the first period. Rebels put the pressure on once again.
Speaking of two's back out on the ice for Champlin Park.
No kidding, keep an eye on that. Long, back it goes. Looks for a shot from Roll. Now there's Solomon. Solomon deflection, and that one gets in. It just was bouncing around in the crease, and Keeney wasn't able to cover it up, and finally it was put in. As it looked like Brody Holine once again, who will pick up his second.
Yeah, that was Brody Holine. He said, thank you very much, standing around the front of that net. And that's the first cheaper one that you've gotten here in this game. Otherwise, they've been all pretty good goals, but we would have liked to control that rebound a little bit better. But Holine's right there, knocks in the backhand. Little known story, his mother went to Anoka High School and was an excellent athlete, and is now a gym teacher over at Coon Rapids.
Well, there you go. We got all the district covered.
Jamie Fensky was her name in high school. She was a heck of a little shortstop and a point guard on the basketball team.
I would ask if you've coached, but, I don't want to have to do that to you. I don't know. You feel like you coached everybody. Shot again and another one. You don't even have time to get jokes in. The Rebels just keep coming with a minute to go. It's 6-2, and it's Solomon again.
Yeah, Solomon setting up over in the slot area. Puck came to him. When the puck comes to it, like I said, there's not a shot that he doesn't like. And it's 6-2, and you're saying, wow, how's the goaltending been? Well, it hasn't been that bad.
No.
He probably has 20, 25 shots on him right now.
And you see when you spend all that time in that offensive zone, Coach, eventually you're going to start breaking through. You can only hold on for so long and protect your end of the ice for so long. Under a minute to go. Tornadoes just trying to tick off 45 seconds here. Rebels keep coming.
Yeah, and this is one of those third and fourth line guys on the Champlin Park team going, hey, this is my game right here. Anoka, if you're the coach of Anoka, you just got to say, keep playing, boys. Play hard. That's what you're looking for right now. Let's see what we can do, but do not quit on me.
6-2 is the score, Champlin Park. Try to update that. It's happening too fast. Our scoreboard guys in the truck can't keep up at this point. 6-2 as the Tornadoes try to get to the end of the period. Another shot. That one's deflected up in the air. 9 seconds. Tornadoes, can they clear out? Trying to. That one got underneath Aiden Soley as he tried to clear it. And now 1 second, and that will do it. Wow. 8 goals total. 2 for Landon Lafferty for the Tornadoes. That's the good news. Bad news is Brent Solomon got 3 on his own in that period. 2 from Brady Holine, and 1 as well from I'm losing my numbers here, apparently.
Well, I can't imagine that.
How can you do that? How do you keep them all straight at this point? Who could say? But they've got 6 on the board right now, and they lead it 6-2 after 1. Coach, that was a tough period.
Yeah, it was. Anoka came out, got that first goal, although they were getting dominated that first 5 minutes, but found a way to score, got back in it at 2-2. A couple of quick goals by Champlin Park, and Anoka's got to just keep playing hard.
We'll find out what they can do. Second period will come up. They'll get a little resurface of the ice. Coach and I will be back in just a bit on QCTV. Everyone to the net.
step into the heart of downtown Anoka for the annual tree lighting event. For decades, this event has marked the beginning of the holiday season in Anoka. Santa was there for family pictures, there was also horse-drawn carriage rides up and down 2nd Avenue, and plenty of food vendors to give out warm meals for everyone. And this isn't just a local affair, it's an open invitation to the entire metropolitan area, and this year was bigger than ever with an expected gathering of 10 to 15,000 people. This event is also about the season of giving, with Toys for Joys in attendance, ensuring that everyone has food and toys during this holiday season, as well as local students and food vendors contributing to other meaningful causes. And then at 6 p.m. they flipped the switch for over 10,000 lights illuminating the tree, with fireworks in the air to kick off the holiday season in Anoka. Stay up to date with the City of Anoka on social media to learn when you can expect next year's tree lighting event at anokaminnesota.com.
Each store in downtown Anoka has their own unique niche to it.
Hi, I'm Gina Schupanitz, and we are at Favorite Things in downtown Anoka on Main Street. The business has been here for probably 10 or 12 years, and I just bought it 2 years ago. When I bought it 2 years ago, it was actually called the White Owl, and just this past spring or past February, I renamed the business to Favorite Things. So the business has been here a long time, and it's got a long standing in the community and just a lot of loyal customers to the store.
And those customers come back for a reason. The store is a treasure trove of delightful finds, from unique furniture to stylish women's apparel, sparkling jewelry to charming gifts. It has something for everyone.
I don't know if I could pick one favorite thing in the store. I really try to find things that people are going to like and that people will think are their favorite things. Now we have a lot of seasonal items in the store. We've got wind chimes and our rain chains, which are super popular. People love them for their outdoor garden areas and their patios. They make wonderful gift items. And then, during the seasons, we change out the decor too. So every season we have new items. So in the fall, you'll see a lot of fall decor. And then, of course, during the holidays, this store becomes just a mecca of Christmas items. So I would say if you haven't shopped here, make sure you come back and check it out each season, because you definitely will see something new every time you come in.
Favorite Things is also participating in the Anoka Social District, so customers can enjoy their drinks, socialize with friends, and shop in the store.
The Anoka community is thriving. The Chamber of Commerce here and the Discover Anoka group do a fantastic job with helping to promote the downtown area and the small businesses. And almost every month of the year we have an event here in town which brings in a lot of customers and just brings in a lot of new people to the city, and it just helps the small businesses thrive. Yeah. I want people to come here and say, oh my God, I'm looking for this item and I want to give it to a friend of mine because it's an item that I love. So that's kind of what I try to specialize in.
So next time you're in Anoka, I definitely make a point to stop by and see what catches your eye at Favorite Things.
Just off of Pierce Street in Anoka is one of the largest humanitarian efforts in the state, and above all else that will be shared in this video today, Anoka Community Mission acts as a solution to some of the largest problems that the country faces today. And thus the purpose of the video is to encourage others to be a part of the solution by visiting anokacommunitymission.org and learning how you can donate or volunteer. I met up with Executive Director Jason Berry to get an exclusive look inside their incredible facility, learn about their volunteer work and opportunities, and to get a glimpse of what it takes to run a mission like this.
We call 440 Pierce Street the Miracle on Pierce Street, and our vision is, if the Lord allows us to, we are going to end up becoming Minnesota Community Missions, and Anoka would be one of our sites.
What has started as a child care ministry with Little Blessings of Anoka in 2013 has now grown into a multifaceted nonprofit with 9 ministries that serve a variety of the most crucial needs in the community.
If you think the mission is the umbrella, and then there are different programs that report to that umbrella. There are social needs programs that are distributing emergency items, but then we have a number of fundraising programs. We collect aluminum cans, we collect rejected international currency, we collect children's books. So they all have their names so that we can track all those. They have their own accounts. And we designed it that way so if any one of those programs grew to such an extent that it needed to become its own nonprofit, it could spin off and become its own nonprofit. And then as you've seen in the building, if the donor wants the funds to go to a particular program, Jason, I want you to use these dollars to buy toilet paper for families. Okay, well, the funds will go into general fund and get transferred over to Martha's Cupboard, and I'll go buy toilet paper with the Martha's Cupboard debit card. And that's another reason why we're structured the way that we are. It enables us to very easily honor donor intent.
Of course, the work at the mission cannot be done without its dedicated volunteers, whose experiences and skill sets are vast to meet each ministry needs, including Jason's 13-year-old daughter, Rachel, who has been volunteering at the mission with her father since she was 7, who has now become a leader at the mission and an inspiring example for other volunteers to give to their full potential. Volunteers at the mission are present throughout the week on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and on Saturdays is the mission's donation drop-off day for anyone in the community who wish to donate large quantities of food and clothing items to the mission. The mission does encourage donors to refer to their needed items page on their website to see what items are in high demand at the mission. Sundays is for emergency distribution at the mission from 2 to 5 p.m., offering families and individuals groceries, clothing, and anything else they can offer. And it is through these incredible efforts that allow the mission to both meet each ministry's goals and to stretch its reach even further with additional programming for community needs.
The plan is that we'll continue to do our emergency distribution on Sundays from 2 to 5, but then on Monday evening we're going to do a community dinner. And we'll be able to feed people here in the core, and then the classrooms that are on the perimeter will be used for small group rooms and children's ministry as well. Now the plan is after we get Solomon's wardrobe done, then I'm going to have a gymnasium, and I'm going to reestablish the backboard for basketball. I'm going to have a nice epoxy floor and a half court at least. That area will also be available for inflatables, so that we can incorporate that into our children's programming.
Alongside everything that drives the mission forward, including both volunteer hours and generous donations, it is Jason's conscientious handling of every cent and item given to the mission to stretch the value of each donation as far as possible, or as Jason refers to it, as God's economy.
And because we operate so lean, we can really stretch those dollars and make a big impact. Because when you think about, on average, 100 families get served on a weekend. We can provide all of the essential food and clothing and hygiene needs. I mean, $1,000 a year for a family? I mean, that's God's economy. That's like that is the miracle on Pierce Street, the loaves and fishes in the 21st century. And I think that's a really cool story to tell. And of course, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. It happens because grocery stores give, and nonprofits give, and individual donors give, and people donate their time to be driving around in their vehicle, to be picking up stuff. We've been told that there really isn't anything like us, so we want to try and do this well. We want to, we do have other nonprofits that are benchmarking and looking at what we're doing, and we want to try to help them avoid the landmines that organizationally that we've stepped on over the years, and we certainly want to be a blessing, but I hope that what's happening here could expand even beyond our scope, and that it could be reproduced well, and that as many people can be helped as possible.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Anoka Area Ice Arena. Tim Anderson and the coach Pete Hayes with you. 6-2 Champlin Park after the first period. It was really an offensive clinic from the Champlin Park Rebels, coach.
Yeah, absolutely. And Brent Solomon led the way with 3 goals. He now has 21 on the season. And, he wants 3 more. So,
Why not?
He's a kid who's going to keep going after it. All of them are, and if you're Anoka, you need to try to get that next one and play defensively solid and see what happens.
Yeah, it's kind of the idea here. Just chip away here if you're the Tornadoes. Get 1, get it to 6-3, maybe 6-4. Hold the line in this period, though. I think that's got to be the key message. Try to keep this thing at 6 goals. Don't let it get any bigger than that.
Yeah, you kind of put the game into chunks right now. You lost that first one. Let's win the second period. Let's be even in the second period. Then let's go and win the third period. You might lose the game 6-4, but you come out feeling pretty good about yourself.
Off the draw, we get set to start period number 2 here. And that's one thing the Tornadoes want to try to do a little bit better at here in this second period, and that's win some face-offs. Felt like they didn't win any of them in that first period.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think they will do a better job this period.
Machulis tries to get control of it, but it's Solomon instead. Solomon will look to dump it in here for the Rebels. Not out of the zone, though, yet. Champlin Park trying to put the pressure right back on as they did in period number 1. Tornadoes, though, able to get it out of the zone. It's Roof coming in. Brady Roof. Now Brunner. Brunner and Machulis there behind the net. Now back it goes Mortensen. And now also Thorson there for it. Thorson sends it in. Wiley will get it behind the net for the Rebels. And now Warren sends it ahead. Solomon, touch pass. Able to get it to Nick Carlson. Carlson now Solomon again. That one goes wide. Picked up by Pender. Pender trying to get it over towards Thorson to clear it out of the zone. Lafferty is there for the Tornadoes. Can't clear. Rebels try to get a centering pass in front. Nobody home, and now here come the Tornadoes to clear with Lafferty. Lafferty, a nice little move there as he tried to work around Warren. Warren held his ground and got the puck back for the Rebels. Champlin skates in once again. A shot deflected away by Keeney, who was under siege in the first period.
That was a nice kick save right there by Keeney.
Rebels get a change. Tornadoes get a change. Rebels skate in. Swing and a miss that time. Try to come in for a shot, and another pad save knocked away as Cole Perkins came in looking for a shot. Now he's going to skate off. Tornadoes can't clear yet. Up for grabs. Shot again. Saved by Keeney. Kept in the zone by Long. That one goes wide.
Anoka's got to move their feet. They get control of that puck, and they want to get rid of it right away. They got to move their feet, skate with it a little bit, unless the guy's open.
We mentioned at the top of the broadcast, little cover up there by Keeney. Mentioned at the top, just a lot of players kind of sick for this Anoka Tornadoes team over the last week. And obviously, even when you feel like you're healthy again, those legs take a little time to kind of come back around.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not what Anoka needs right now on a 4-game losing streak. But, it is what it is. So
Sure.
You come out and you're next guy up mentality.
This Tornado team also spent the entire month of December on the road. Did not play a home game in the month of December.
That's crazy.
I think this is their first home game, or maybe their second, since November, I believe, 27th or something like that. It was some crazy number.
Well, that's one way to get it down.
That's true.
Right
Yeah,
there.
just go ahead and ring it off the backboard and send her all the way in. 14 minutes we come up on here in the second period. It's still 6-2. Tornadoes send it in. It'll go back behind the net, and they will call icing.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Get that red line and dump it in, but he wanted to get rid of the puck so doggone fast that icing was called. Another thing Anoka might try to do here, because Champlin Park's just freewheeling, got to be more physical. Let them at least get their heads up and when you knock them to the ice. Here we go.
Machulis off the draw. Finally a little face-off here for the Tornadoes. Teddy will fire. Swing and a miss. Warren was able to check him into the boards, and it's going to allow the Rebels a chance to clear, and they're skating full speed with Solomon. Solomon wings in, a shot that time goes wide. Machulis will come and get it. Machulis with a cross-ice feed to Roof. Now Bruner is there. Solomon able to poke it back away towards Warren for the Rebels. Little cross-ice feed towards Derek Roll, and Roll will send it down for Champlin Park.
Yeah, opportunity right there. Teddy Machulis had his head up a little bit better. He had Roof break into the net right there on a 2-on-1 on-band.
Rebels. Little work on the forecheck now for Champlin Park. Trying to keep that puck in the zone, and they do. Warren from the blue line fires. That one's going to get deflected away from Keeney. He doesn't even have to touch that one. Try to get a centering pass towards Solomon. Derek Roll keeps it in for Champlin Park. Now Carlson brings it in all the way across the net, across the crease. Players falling everywhere. Finally kept alive by Warren.
Yeah, Champlin Park keeps shooting that puck from the point, and guys are going to the net.
They're playing off those deflections as well, Coach, right? I mean, they're looking for that deflection in
Yeah,
front of the net.
absolutely. I find nothing wrong with their game right now. Maybe tighten it up a little more defensively, giving up these odd man rushes, but offensively, they're really moving the puck, doing the right things.
Feels like they're just a step faster than Anoka to almost every loose puck as well, winning all those 50-50 battles. That one, look out, Coach Potter. That's fired into that bench for the Champlin Park Rebels. How about some standings at this stage of the season? This is about that time when the standings start to really matter a bit.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And here's a look at it.
Any surprises on that list?
Well, you know, Rogers came in. This was their year. You know, this is the year they expect to go to state, but they got to get by Maple Grove. So Maple Grove's right there behind them.
Rogers, Maple Grove, Totino, and Blaine. There you see Champlin Park at 3-2. We know we probably haven't heard the last from them at some point this season. You know they're going to continue to play tough, especially if they play like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another chance in front. That one's going to get shot away off the sideboard.
I don't know if anybody expected Totino Grace to be as good as they are. And Blaine's another one. You know, they had a couple of down years, kind of like Anoka did, but a really good Bantam team last year, and they're making some noise.
Well, you feel like their youth program is solid, so it's just about
Always
finding
is.
those athletes, right? It just got to come through the zone.
Yeah.
Maybe they got spoiled there for a little while getting all those NHL guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they have had quite a few. And they're not very small either.
No, certainly not. Oh, man, that's skated behind Keeney. He didn't even know he had it. I think he thought he had it frozen. Good job by the Tornadoes just to get that puck away. But back come the Rebels once again. Rebels just relentless. Nice feed to set up a shot that time. Just goes over the top of the net. Mayfield kept it in. Now finally the Tornadoes able to clear it back to the neutral zone. Lafferty dumps it to the red line.
Yeah, Anoka gets that puck, Tim, and there's somebody from Champlin Park on him like right now.
Just tells you that they're just not able to really separate.
No, I haven't seen two passes put together here. You know, they might make that first pass, but that second one hasn't. No one's been available for it.
Just kind of having to play a very defensive hockey game tonight are the Tornadoes. Champlin Park has really dictated the pace from the beginning. It's still 6-2 in this second period. After 8 goals in the first period total between the two teams. Things tightening up just a touch here in period number 2. 10 minutes to go. Here in the second period, Tornadoes will skate. It's Lafferty. Makes a nice move. He's trying to go 1-on-4 right there. That's not going to work.
No, that usually doesn't work.
Now getting after it and skating is Ryther. Shot that time misses. Behind the net, Rebels keep it. Out to the blue line, Warren. Warren gets rid of it, over to Roll. Behind the net, it's loose. Reese George is back there. Now finally taken and corralled by Soley. Aiden Soley trying to clear out for the Tornadoes. Unable to. just living down in this end.
Yeah, they're just having a hard time even icing the puck right now. And they can't get off the ice here either.
Rebels are certainly content to keep it that way as they try to get a little baby change in here while this is happening. Finally, Keeney able to cover up.
Yeah, good job by Anoka in front of the net there. That was number 21, Ben Togis, letting him know, hey, get off my goalie. You know, if they're beating you by 4 and controlling it like it is, you don't let them kick sand in your face.
That's true.
You let them know, you know, hey, you know, you might be beating us, but you're not going to be standing on my goalie.
This is where you're kind of looking for a little second wind here if you're Anoka. And there's Machulis looking for a chance at it. Teddy Machulis skates in. Long giving chase. Ooh, they had a little centering pass. They fed that in front. Not able to get the shot on net, and the Rebels will skate back quickly the other way. They fire off the post, and that's up into the netting.
Yeah, nice job there, my Machulis, and then Brady Roof, who went to the net. You know, he was covered a little bit, but Teddy threw that puck out in front. Nice job by him, and nice job by Roof going to the net.
So that puck got out of play, so they'll get another one on here, and we'll get a face-off.
About halfway through, so Anoka doing a nice job keeping him off the scoreboard so far. Now they want to try to get one from themselves. Nice job on the draw there by Brunner.
Brunner able to win that draw, rare face-off win, but a chance in front, swing and a miss. In that slot, Brody Holine looking for the hat trick himself, but instead we go the other way. Brunner skates in, little backhand shot, that time saved by Wiley. And quickly sent back. Long skates in. He's bumped off the puck. Good pursuit as Brady Roof was able to get back. Shot goes again up into the net. That time off the stick of Brockton Sandel.
That's what Anoka has to do right there. Get sticks in the way, get bodies in the way, deflect those shots out of play, block shots. You know, that means that you're still engaged, so you have to like that.
Some of this, too, is just kind of identifying, okay, here's what they like to do offensively, start getting into those passing lanes and anticipating a little bit as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And they move their feet. They're never standing still, this Champlin team. You know, those defensemen move their feet, too.
Look at that nice little two-man game there that they're working on the wing. Were the Rebels off that face-off, but then they kind of mishandle it, and it goes back behind the net. Thorson back there for the Tornadoes. Sent ahead, but not out. Another chance. That time goes high and wide. Follow-up look that time, and they score. That was just kind of an odd bounce. Fell right to the stick of it looked like Luke Carlson, number 11. And it is 7-2 in favor of Champlin Park. 7-2 with 7:36 to go here in the second.
Yeah, Carlson, the younger of the two Carlsons, older brother, has got quite a few points for Champlin. Actually, that was Nick Carlson, right?
I think it was Luke 11, number 11.
Luke, yeah, he's a sophomore. His brother Nick's a senior who has 23 points playing on that Solomon line. So nice job by once again, another young kid for Champlin Park.
No
scoring.
Kidding, boy. They've got some speed, and they've got some guys who know how to find the back of the net. 7-2 the score. Champlin Park.
Yeah, they're up 7-2, and they're flying the zone.
Yeah.
So it's like, and no mercy here.
It's very relentless. I mean, It's a really aggressive, relentless attack from Champlin Park, and at no point do they seem content to just sort of skate around. As they come in again. Rebels sense it, shot that time high and wide. Goes all the way back to the red line where Janish was able to get to it. Now finally taken back by Lafferty. Lafferty shot that time and a save by Wiley. Well, Lafferty seems to be the one guy out who can in open ice can make a few guys miss and get a look.
Yeah, he's a really good skater. And here's another look. I guess we're going to get at that. That's not what I heard in my ear, but nice job by Lafferty moving his feet.
I'm sure we'll get that in a second. Off the draw, chance for the Anoka Tornadoes, but a good job of checking by the Rebels and getting out of the way. That shot misses wide as they look to center up. Canucci looks to try to get to it and clear the zone for the Tornadoes. He can't. Rebels keep it.
A nice deflect out front there by Champlin Park. Another nice save.
Looking for a deflection opportunity. They get a little change on the defensive side. Long back on the ice. Now they'll change up on the front end as well. This is that Carson Anderson line. Mayfield as well on this line. Mayfield on this line, also Max Peterson. And that's Peterson right there for the Rebels. Centering pass poked away.
Sorry, Coach. Lafferty and Ganucci, they've been out there a long time. Let's see if they get off the ice.
And we thought we were going to see short shifts here, Coach. And those guys, yeah, you're right. They
that wasn't
quite
a short
few.
one.
It's a real challenge tonight as well for assistant coach Brian Pender to try to balance out who can play and how long do you keep them on the ice and how fast do you move those shifts.
Yeah, they've been using 4 lines, but I don't think they're using that 4th line as much as that first line, obviously. We're sure still seeing a lot of Lafferty and Roof and Machulis. You know, so we are seeing those guys out there quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, we've seen that Soley line a couple of times tonight, but you're right. It does feel like they're sort of coming out in spots. Bruner, now here's Roof again, as you're right, that first line back out for the Tornadoes. Mortensen chases it behind the net. Kept in by the Rebels. There's Carlson, that's Nick Carlson, the older of the two, as Coach mentioned just a few minutes ago. Solomon there as well. So this is a real veteran line out there for Champlin Park with Solomon and Carlson.
Yeah, then they put the youngster out there, Holm.
That's true. So they get the freshman who gets to work with these 2 fast seniors.
Man, I'm loving that if I'm that kid.
No kidding. How many great opportunities are you getting as a result of that?
Yeah, and he's got a couple goals already tonight by just sitting around that net area. So, yeah, I'm loving that. You can keep me here.
It's like the guy hitting after the big power hitter in a batting order. It's like, man, I feel like I get a lot of pitches to hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Or put me at 9, Coach.
Off the draw, Machulis was able to send it down for the Tornadoes.
I was at 9 a lot, and it wasn't because of that reason.
Yeah,
it was a good spot for me.
They had me at left out. I was on the bench. You know, just, hey, Coach Anderson, make sure the water stays full and make sure the really good players have a nice warm spot to sit at when you get there.
Well, 9's one spot away from that.
That's the cover-up right there by Keeney. There's like a giant force of 9 hitters that are standing up right now going, hey, how dare you?
I remember my old coach, he would throw batting practice to us, and he'd say, and I'd hit one, he'd say, never throw a fastball to a bad hitter. Or a changeup, I mean. Never throw him a changeup. Not a fastball. You could throw that by me.
Yeah, no problem. You could throw the changeup by me, too, if you wanted to. You could throw a slow pitch by me. Anyway. Stick goes flying as Thorson had it and lost it. Rebels trying to keep the pressure on, trying to get this thing to a 6-goal lead. 4 minutes to go in the second period. A game that started off with the Tornadoes getting the first goal of the game from Landon Lafferty. In fact, this was a 2-2 game 10 minutes in. But after that, just a barrage from the Champlin Park Rebels. And they have not looked back since.
Anoka doing a better job defensively, though, Tim, where they're staying in that box. They're getting themselves out to the point. They're not leaving a lot of easy opportunities in the slot area.
Yeah, it does feel like Champlin Park in this period has been dependent. Oh, big shot right there. Spoke too soon. As Pazandik will come in and get a shot on goal and put it back behind the net as he had a clear look. I was just going to say they've been kind of relying on deflections, but not that time. A clean look from Paul Pazandik, number 17, the junior for Champlin Park.
Well, I was going to say, if anybody deserves a goal, it's Pazandik. He's been working his tail off out there. This Pazandik, I can't even say his name. Pazandik? Is that how
I think it's Pazandik.
Okay.
Easy for you to say.
You're the speech guy.
Well, that's what they pay me good money to do that. Yes, sir. So 8-2. So, again, it's kind of like the first period, Coach. where the Tornadoes hang on for about 10 minutes, play really hard defensively, but now it's almost too much after a while.
Yeah, absolutely. And once again, goaltenders made a lot of nice saves for Anoka here, but it'd be nice to see if they can get down and get a goal here before the period ends.
3 minutes to go in this second period. Champlin Park has been full go. And it has been really a wonderful offensive exhibition tonight from Coach Potter's team. Another chance in front and another one.
That's first goal of the year right there. They got the puck for him. What a great backdoor. That's what you call the backdoor. He went behind the net, threw it back in the direction that he came from, and the crowd is excited as can be. First goal for
Jackson Rodmacher, number 16, a senior. And that definitely was a popular goal for this Champlin Park team. As let's take another look at it. Yeah, right there in front, Rodmacher is able to put it across. And a big smile for him as he puts it in for a 9-2 lead.
Yeah, everybody's pretty excited over there on that Champlin bench and in their crowd, so good for him.
And when games get like this, those are the little things, right? The little things that keep a team excited.
Yeah, and they'll be going 4 lines from here on out. I can't imagine they wouldn't. You know, we're going to have running time in the last period.
Tornadoes have certainly felt a storm the other direction here tonight from Champlin Park, and now Solomon skates. Solomon brings it in. It's one-on-one to the net. Shot. That's going to get behind, and another one. Solomon, I don't know if he'll get it or if there was somebody who was able to tap it in off the deflection. It looks like that was the case.
Yeah, I think he just had it in his glove, Tim, and it kind of trickled out. And right
so it's either a goal
shoulder
for Solomon or it's Brockton Sandell who's going to get a tap in, but I'd like to see that one again. If that's the case, it's the 4th goal for Solomon. Let's take a look. And that is, yeah, that's going to be, unless it's right there, but I wonder if that's already in before Sandell gets to it. No, but there's a point right there, so I wonder who they get it to. They still haven't updated the Rodmacher goal, and they're going to keep going in another one. Man.
Well, I'm thinking if Anoka can get out of this period, they're probably going to switch goaltenders.
I would say so.
You know, I'm feeling for him in there right now.
Keeney has just been under attack here, and it's just so hard to stay focused this long.
Absolutely. You know, give the young sophomore an opportunity here, but as a goalkeeper, you know, I never was one, but I can't imagine that he's liking it too much in there right now.
Yeah, it's 10-2.
Get me out, coach.
Yeah, 10-2 is the score. It has just been.
It's like you said,
been an exhibition.
They hadn't scored this period. You know, it was 6-2, and they've got 4 goals here in the last couple minutes.
Just feels like the floodgates open quickly, and there's another shot that time and a save, and that's just because there's a shot every 10 seconds. It's just so hard to stay in there. There's so much for your eyes to pay attention to as a goaltender when you're looking at all 5 of them and they're coming right at you. Chance the other way for Roof. Roof gets a shot. He gets hit hard into the post. It comes loose, and Brady Roof does not like it. And he still doesn't like it. It's a prideful bunch.
Yeah, he's standing up for himself right there, so I have no problem with that. You don't want to take a penalty. But, yeah, you ain't going to take any crap, that's for sure.
So that's when things get a little prideful stuff coming here from this Tornado group. You can definitely imagine that. As they try to rally a little bit here in the final minute 14. Our clock's a little off. It's minute 14 to go. Penalty being assessed that time, though, to Champlin on that play. As they put number 11, Luke Carlson, in the bin for 2 minutes. So this power play will extend into period number 2 unless there's a goal first.
Well, let's see what Anoka's power play. It'd be nice if they could get one here. 50 seconds left.
Only the second one of the night for the Anoka Tornadoes. Good deflection gets sent out. Now a reset coming. Ryther dumps that one in. They'll quickly change up a bit with 30 to go here in the period. Still well over a minute on the man advantage. 1:10 to go on the man advantage. .33 Will Beggs has just checked in at goaltender, too, for the Tornadoes.
Okay, they did get him in there. Good.
So Will Beggs is in.
Yeah, Beggs is a sophomore, Bantam player last year, so a little bit of a difference here.
Yeah, no kidding. It's a lot to look at, and he'll have a whole third period to think about it. As the Tornadoes head off the ice, and so do the Rebels after another just unbelievable period of hockey. It's 11-2 on the scoreboard. Is it 11-2? Man, I lost count apparently. Rebels have been unbelievable in this game, Coach, as they have continued to pour it on.
Yeah, they look really good. So Anoka will come out, and hopefully they can stick with it here in the last period.
So it's 11-2 Champlin Park on the scoreboard. Third period on the way in just a bit here on QCTV.
So my name's Krista Gordhammer. This is the Artery Studio, where you can come take stained glass classes start to finish, or even pick up projects that are cut for you and you can finish here. I also have mosaic classes and a friend who's teaching glass fusing classes.
You might have heard of the Artery Studio before when it was in Ramsey, but owner Krista decided to move locations to Anoka because she grew up in the area.
I used to be an art teacher, and during COVID it just stopped being fun. And I was telling my parents about how unhappy I was with my dream job not working out to be so fantastic. My dad told me I should come to this old office building where he used to have a space, and I should open up my own studio to teach classes there, so that's where the Artery was born. I get to do whatever I want every single day. I can't wait to get here every day and just get working on glass. The next thing we are doing is wrapping all of our pieces with copper foil tape, and most of us have opaque dark glass. So today I have a group making their own sun catchers. They got to design their projects, choose all their glass, cut the glass, grind the glass, and right now they're foiling, and in a few minutes we'll be soldering.
From beginner or experienced, the Artery Studio is a great spot to be.
Yeah, I try to make the process as easy as possible, which is kind of why most weeknights I'll have it cut out ahead of time, because cutting is really the hardest part. You'll end up breaking a lot of glass and getting frustrated and just throw your hands up and say, this is not for me. But I think today I had a little bit of practice glass cutting for people. They really got their feet wet with it and took off with it.
And every artist has a favorite piece they've made.
It's the rainbow quilt block in the corner. Yeah. I love color theory, so I have it all organized in the color wheel around a set of bevels that cast more color into the room.
So make sure you check out the Artery Studio in Anoka and make a memorable piece of art to brighten your day.
Step into the heart of downtown Anoka for the annual tree lighting event. For decades, this event has marked the beginning of the holiday season in Anoka. Santa was there for family pictures. There was also horse-drawn carriage rides up and down 2nd Avenue, and plenty of food vendors to give out warm meals for everyone. And this isn't just a local affair, it's an open invitation to the entire metropolitan area, and this year was bigger than ever with an expected gathering of 10 to 15,000 people. This event is also about the season of giving, with Toys for Joys in attendance, ensuring that everyone has food and toys during this holiday season, as well as local students and food vendors contributing to other meaningful causes. And then at 6 p.m. they flipped the switch for over 10,000 lights illuminating the tree, with fireworks in the air to kick off the holiday season in Anoka. Stay up to date with the City of Anoka on social media to learn when you can expect next year's tree lighting event at anokaminnesota.com.
The United for Community event has been going on for over 10 years. This signature event, our backpack giveaway and back to school night, is really for everyone, and it's most especially for those who are getting ready to go back to school in the fall. And some of the kids that are living in this community and don't have all the help or supplies they need, we give them a little extra boost as well. We give people a chance to register for a free backpack and school supplies the month or two ahead of this event. But all are welcome to come. We've got kids and families coming in. We work with community partners to celebrate all the things that we're doing in the community, and also to connect people to services that might be helpful or useful for them throughout the school year. The Anoka County Library is here, the ACBC Food Shelf, and all kinds of other resources, including some of the other United for Community events we have happening throughout the year here at the church. The United for Community has been a concept or an idea that has been happening here at the United Methodist Church of Anoka for over 10 years. We are all about connecting in the community and with the community and with our partners. It used to be this back to school event. This was our United for the Community event. It is now a series of events throughout the year. We have a trunk or treat coming up next at the end of October, October 27th. We have a live nativity coming up after that in December. We have an egg extravaganza happening in the spring toward Easter. We have a huge egg hunt and lots of activities and games and food during that event. And then in the spring and summer, we have events for kids and families like our Vacation Bible School and other things that people can enjoy together, both outside and inside the building. The best way to get involved is to call the church office, 763-421-2378, or to go to the website at anokaumc.org. So that's anokaumc, like United Methodist Church.org. You can find out information throughout the year by giving a call or watching that website. We also have a Facebook presence and other places on social media. Watch the community pages, the community sign. We've got all kinds of things going on out in the community, so you just watch for those things and connect through those opportunities on Facebook, through the website, and by calling the church. We have worship services at 9:30 on Sunday mornings. We have opportunities for kids and for teenagers and for families and for individuals of all ages. So don't hesitate to get connected. Show up on a Wednesday and you're going to find a meal here. You don't have to pay for it. You're welcome to contribute if you'd like, but there will be a meal every Wednesday. This summer, we had movies every Wednesday. We had recreation nights, bags, games, volleyball, all kinds of other things. So please come on out anytime you'd like. We're going to be here for you, and this is everybody feels good because we all have a chance to work together, giving and receiving and being part of the community together.
Each store in downtown Anoka has their own unique niche to it.
Hi, I'm Gina Schupanitz, and we are at Favorite Things in downtown Anoka on Main Street. The business has been here for probably 10 or 12 years, and I just bought it 2 years ago. When I bought it 2 years ago, it was actually called the White Owl, and just this past spring or past February, I renamed the business to Favorite Things. So the business has been here a long time, and it's got a long standing in the community and just a lot of loyal customers to the store.
And those customers come back for a reason. The store is a treasure trove of delightful finds. From unique furniture to stylish women's apparel, sparkling jewelry to charming gifts. It has something for everyone.
I don't know if I could pick one favorite thing in the store. I really try to find things that people are going to like and that people will think are their favorite things. Right now we have a lot of seasonal items in the store. We've got wind chimes and our rain chains, which are super popular. People love them for their outdoor garden areas and their patios. They make wonderful gift items. And then, during the seasons we change out the decor too. So every season we have new items. So in the fall you'll see a lot of fall decor, and then of course during the holidays this store becomes just a mecca of Christmas items. So I would say if you haven't shopped here, make sure you come back and check it out each season, because you definitely will see something new every time you come in.
Favorite Things is also participating in the Anoka Social District, so customers can enjoy their drinks, socialize with friends, and shop in the store.
The Anoka community is thriving. The Chamber of Commerce here and the Discover Anoka group do a fantastic job with helping to promote the downtown area and the small businesses. And almost every month of the year we have an event here in town which brings in a lot of customers and just brings in a lot of new people to the city, and it just helps the small businesses thrive. Yeah. I want people to come here and say, oh my God, I'm looking for this item and I want to give it to a friend of mine because it's an item that I love. So that's kind of what I try to specialize in.
So next time you're in Anoka, I definitely make a point to stop by and see what catches your eye at Favorite Things.
And welcome back. You are reading the score correctly. Champlin Park leads at 11-2 as we get set to start the third period here at the Anoka Ice Arena on a snowy little Thursday night here in January. Tim Anderson and the coach Pete Hayes hanging out with you, Coach. It feels like both periods were kind of the same as you take a look at some second period highlights.
Yeah, absolutely. Anoka stuck with it here in the second period till about the last 5 minutes of the period. And then when the gates opened up, they really opened up. And Anoka goaltender doing a nice job. But, man, you can only hold them off so long.
They just kept coming, as you're right. Again, controlling much of the play. And they were getting contributions from everybody. Carlson gets a goal there. Now then, of course, Jackson Rodmacher right there picks up a goal at the end of the period. And that was quite the popular goal. Maybe got the loudest ovation of the night. And Solomon's got 4 goals himself. But it wasn't any louder than that one as they just kept coming, pouring it on him before you knew it. It was 11-2. Hey, the Pender fan club. Logan Pender's got a fan club, everybody.
There you go. He has a younger brother, too, Landon, who's a 9th grader. But we're going to see the sophomore for Anoka, so a good opportunity for him to see what he can do here in the third period of running time. Will Beggs. I know that he has gotten a game so far this year and did a pretty good job, so we'll have an opportunity to watch him play a little bit.
Let's Play Hockey brings you the 2A rankings on January 7th as of yesterday or 2 days ago. Moorhead number 1. Shocking. Hill Murray at 2. St. Thomas Academy at 11-2. Edina. It's a lot of the usual suspects, Coach.
It sure is. Grand Rapids down there at number 10. It's always nice to see the pumpkin machine rolling from Grand Rapids at 9-3, and the Ponies from Stillwater at 9-2.
So let's look at your 2A, and Grand Rapids, yeah, does enter the top 10 for the first time there. At least this week enters the top 10. 11-2, which means running time.
Yeah, Champlin has to feel pretty good about their game right now, and they'll keep rolling 4 lines here, as will Anoka in the third period. So hopefully Anoka can play some solid defense and maybe plunk one or two in the back of the net.
You mentioned the Tornadoes right there. As you can see, they got to add an E on the Tornadoes. They got to get that. We got to spell that one right. But Cambridge Isanti coming up this Saturday on the road, and then home for Hastings, home for Elk River, home for Rogers. So after all those road games, you do get a little bit of a home cooking run there for a while.
Yeah, and those are a couple winnable games. The Cambridge game, definitely, and that's a game where you try to keep out of that 7th, 8th spot in the section. And if Anoka can get on a little run, they can do a little better than
Centennial
that.
And, of course, at Maple Grove for Champlin Park coming up here real soon, along with Armstrong Cooper. So some tough games on the horizon for the Rebels, but the Rebels playing a good one tonight to give them some positive momentum on the power play for another 25 seconds to start the third period are the Tornadoes. Anoka looking to get one back. They work through this power play, cycle the puck, cross ice for Teddy Machulis. Teddy tries to skate in and can't, but they keep it. It's Bruner. Bruner works back to the blue line, and that's where tries to get a little help from teammate Logan Pender. Trying to give his fan club something to cheer on here. Full strength go the Rebels. So they kill off that penalty nicely. 0 for 2 tonight on the power play are the Tornadoes.
Well, the Tornadoes moved the puck pretty well there. Didn't get as many shots as they like, but they did a nice job moving the puck.
All you want to do is see kind of that execution, right, Coach? If you can see some positive things that you can point to, that's what you're looking for in this period.
Yeah, game inside the game, power play. How did our power play do? How did our penalty kill do? So you're looking for little things when you're down by this much.
Rebels, Long keeps it in. You're right, Long is really quite the tenacious defender. It feels like he's always around, making things happen around that blue line for Champlin Park.
Yeah, he's really good with the puck, too.
Chance in front that time, poked away by Beggs. Will Beggs in goal. You mentioned Rosenau out. Took that injury, and that was such a big loss for them because he's obviously, as you mentioned, Coach, at the beginning, a 3-year starter on this team. So they really are trying to figure it out in goal.
Yeah, he's been a good player for him and had a good start to the season. So that is a big loss for Coach Machulis' team.
Skating in here, keeping it, Champlin Park. Putting pressure on this Tornado team, but now here comes Anoka. Lafferty. Lafferty does have the 2 goals tonight for the Tornadoes. Lost it in the skates. Now Champlin Park will dump it in behind the net. Look to clear out. And they do. At least cross ice temporarily. Not quite out of the zone just yet. But Sandell sends it down and they'll touch up for icing.
Well, running time didn't make a difference there, Tim. That was 2.5 minutes. And we did not have a whistle to start the third period.
Certainly did not, yeah. Wonder. I was starting to think maybe they had left him in the locker room there for a minute.
A little shinny hockey out here. Boy, I love seeing that. I was telling my wife that the other day. We got a little pond across the road and kids out there skating. Brought back some good old memories.
Well, it's the weather's been perfect for that.
Absolutely.
I will say. About 20 degrees pretty much all week. The rest of the country getting belted in their polar vortex, but it's been quite lovely here. Shot in his goal right there, right off a deflection. Tornadoes get one right there with Ben Carlson putting it in.
Yeah, nice shot by Carlson, and you could see from our standpoint here how open that side of the net was, and Ben put it where he needed to put it, and he's on the scoreboard, and he's pretty happy about that.
Tornadoes happy just to get a bounce that goes their way. As you can see, that one was deflected off, and you could really give the credit to J.D. Jones right there for deflecting that poke away from the goaltender Wiley, and it ended up right on the stick of Carlson.
Yeah, goaltender mistake right there. He was looking for an assist.
Yes, he hadn't gotten into the scoring apparently yet. Rebels look for the quick answer as we are at 13 minutes to go in this one. It's 11-3 in favor of Champlin Park.
Yeah, a few different players out there. Bryn Wiechek I see out on the ice for Anoka.
Mixing it up, getting some different guys on the ice for this Tornado team.
Yeah, they got a lot of guys on the bench, just not guys who are usually on the bench.
That's true.
They got a bunch, and some are leaving sick as we're talking.
finding their way back to the locker room on some of it. In some of those cases, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I think that was Mortensen who just went back, one of their top defenders. So I'm guessing he's not feeling too well.
Well, I had a chance to talk to Aiden Soley, one of the forwards for the Tornadoes today, and he was a little peaked looking in class today as well, I must say. I just said, how you feeling? You going to go? And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm playing, but I don't know what it's going to look like. It was basically the response I got. Gloved out of the air by Wiley. 11.5 to go.
Yeah, this is a sport that you really have to have your legs under you. You can't be feeling bad. They're looking for 45-second shifts, a minute shift, where you're going all out, and it doesn't take a whole lot before you're tired out.
Well, anybody who's ever had that winter flu or cold or whatever it may be, you might even feel better a couple days later, but that first time you go out and do anything physical, it almost feels like you haven't done anything in weeks. It takes a while to kind of get those legs back underneath you and get some of the rust off.
Yeah, I used to have guys in soccer who were sick and would play well, but it's not the same game. You know, you have time to rest in soccer.
That's true.
There's no time to rest when you're playing hockey.
Well, and you got those nice orange wedges on the bench.
That's
you
true.
just have those. Gets that vitamin C right back up, Coach.
Very true.
And your guys were quite physical as well, your soccer guys. So maybe they like that physicality. They could slow a game down if they needed to.
Well, we used to have a lot of hockey players. That's back
true.
when hockey players played soccer, too.
That was all part of your plan.
That was part of my plan.
Shot on net right there and a save.
And it helped me coaching hockey, too. You kind of get those guys.
Well, I've always talked to some hockey guys, and they have no problems watching soccer because they see the comparisons between the two sports. There's a lot of similarities.
Yeah, when I first started, I was like a hockey coach coaching soccer, and I learned along the way. We used to run hockey drills.
Well, a lot of the same tenants, right? It's just obviously it's a smaller.
Yep.
But offsides is offsides. Doesn't matter the sports. Same call.
You put it into the net, whether it's a ball or a puck. You know, goalies make saves and can make differences.
Spacing's important. There's lots of things that seem to translate. We might have just come. We might need to write a book here, Coach.
We might have to write a book.
Let's get on top of that. Maybe we'll figure out how we can work speech in. Shot and a goal right there, and there's 3 for Brody Holine as he's able to put that in for 12-3.
Yeah, they're going to grab that puck for him. It's first hat trick. First hat trick. Man, I'm telling you. I would have taken one hat trick.
I was going to say, I don't think.
That's pretty good right there, but you're playing on that line right there, and not sure if the assist went to
trying to look where it
Brent
might have.
Solomon or not.
Might have been behind. Yeah, it might have been maybe Warren, too. I'm not sure who was behind the net that time. Might have been Nick Carlson. Might have been Carlson who got that assist. They'll touch up for icing. So we're under 9 minutes to go in the running time. For those of you scoring at home in the home version of today's game, it's 12-3 Champlin Park, and we are in running time here in the third period.
That top line for Champlin Park with 6 goals, 6 of the 12.
Yeah. They have been very, very good.
We're about halfway through the third period here.
And they have not really let up much, have they? I mean, maybe a little bit off the gas this third period as they try to keep things moving, but it is 12-3 in a game that the Rebels have sort of been in control of since the jump here. I mean, they have really controlled much of the ice time here tonight.
Yeah, they came out skates ablazing and have gone that way ever since.
Might have to resurface the entire ice here at the end. Just been a lot of skating. This side is going to get a lot more of it, appears, than the other side. But, I mean, they have been all over this sheet of ice tonight. 7.5 and running here.
Yeah, you're looking for as many whistles as you can get when you're Anoka right now. But they do have a goal this period. You know, they're only being, or actually we're tied at 1-1 this period, right?
12-3 is again our
3.
They've been putting our scoreboard guy to the test tonight. I'll tell you what, more goals than they were ready for. So 12-3.
We just switched goalies, so I don't know what's going on here.
So is that Keeney back out there?
Keeney's back out there, so I don't know what's going on if his
I wonder if
pad broke or something like that.
Must be some kind of equipment thing because they're checking on Beggs right now for that. So they're working on something. Equipment, it looks like, related on Will Beggs. Tornadoes will skate. Work across the middle here as Aiden Soley was cutting over.
Might get a little more physical here.
Does feel that way.
The last 6 minutes or so.
Both sides maybe getting a little tired of looking at each other here at this stage of the game. And that one's going to get up into the stands. Look out, everybody up there. And it's youth night tonight, and obviously they're cool with it. The young kids are trying to catch pucks up there.
Yeah, that one's not. Kid's going to keep that right over in the Pender fan club.
They're saying throw it back, and they will throw it back finally. So there we go. We get it back out. Yeah, the Pender fan club was trying to take a souvenir home tonight as you take a look.
You wouldn't believe how many baseballs we lose on youth night.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
At Castle Field, they're all gone.
It was fun to see all the youth on the ice before the game, skating around, getting an introduction with the varsity guys tonight. That was cool. Shot that time. Save follow-up chance.
Boy, I don't know how they didn't put that one in right there.
I thought that was going to be in, too. You're right, Coach. But not to be, as Tristan Wexeth will keep it. Another chance this time as they look to just stuff one in with Wexeth. That's going to go behind the net. And Pazandik giving chase. Big hit there.
Well, he was getting beat up pretty good in front of the net by Blake Weinhold. So he thought, here's my chance, and he took a shot at him.
Kept in by the Rebels. They fire in behind the net. Under 5 to play, third period. And now finally cleared by Anoka. And skating. Roof. Nobody was home there as he was the only one skating in on that one. Lafferty on the ice as well for Anoka. Chance in front. Nobody home for the Rebels. Trying to clear it out of the zone is Ganucci. Ganucci can't clear just yet. Champlin Park keeps it. Rebels working from the far circle. Tornadoes send it in, but can't get it down deep as it's stuck at the blue line. Now dumped back into the neutral zone and a 2-on-1 chance for Champlin Park. They come the other way. That one shot wide.
Nice job by Beggs coming out and challenging on that one.
Yeah, Beggs back on the ice just after getting that equipment fix. Max Peterson was the one who took that shot for Champlin Park. Not out, kept in. Thorson, that's going to get up into the netting. We'll get a face-off with 3:40 to go. Obviously, no rest for the weary for the Tornadoes. As we mentioned, it's going to be Cambridge Isanti on the road in a couple of days.
Yeah, that's a big game for Anoka. You know, that's a Saturday afternoon, I believe, at 3 o'clock up in Cambridge Isanti, and they bring the people out to watch the hockey team up there. That'll be a good one for Anoka. Should be fun.
So what you're saying is that the Perkins is going to be empty, and we're going to be able to get in there.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get that done. Shot on net and a save.
Well, I actually like the pizza place up there.
Oh, they do have a good pizza. Yes, you're right.
My
They
Lord,
have a
that's
pizza place that's good.
Yes.
Maybe we'll have to go up for that. Here's some upcoming stuff.
Might be worth it. I mean, Coach Berkeley have done that for the wrestling tournament.
Well, there you go. Upcoming broadcasts on QCTV while that's happening. Boys hockey's coming up soon. Maple Grove and Andover, that's coming up. Girls basketball, Anoka and Andover. I'll be there for that one.
That'll be a good one.
Park Center and Champlin, which should also be interesting to watch for sure. Girls hockey as well coming up. Andover and Grand Rapids. The Thunderhawks come down for a visit against the Huskies. One of the great hockey nicknames, or great school nicknames here in Minnesota.
The Thunderhawks?
Thunderhawks. I always like when you can get a good original team name. I like that.
All right. Now that's talk about a hockey town. That's a hockey town.
Oh,
there.
Sure is. It's also a Wizard of Oz town.
That is a Wizard of Oz.
Lot going on up there.
Yes, it is.
Feels like your kind of town, Coach.
Yeah. Especially with Wicked this year. Wizard of Oz is big.
You saw it, I'm sure,
I
right?
did see it.
I did
Yes,
see
I did.
it as well, yes.
I watched the Bob Dylan one the other day. I went to that, too.
We'll sing "Blowing in the Wind" and "Defying Gravity" before the end of the game today.
Well, it's running time, so I don't think we can get them in.
We're not going to get the whole thing in, of course not. Tornadoes skating on here as we're under 2 minutes to go. And we will finish this off in about 90 seconds. Champlin Park's going to pick up their 8th win of the season, their 4th inside of conference play.
Yeah, it's going to be important down the stretch here for Champlin for seeding, where they're going to get seeded. So they're going to want to try to run some games here at the end of the year.
Yeah, win here gets them to 4-2 in conference play. They got a game against Centennial coming up next. So a good chance for them to make some hay here before that big game at Maple Grove. Minute to go. Tornadoes just trying to get this one across the finish line tonight.
Champlin Park still putting some pressure on.
Finally cleared out, and that's going to get sent all the way down. Wiley will say icing on that. Clock will run. So we get 35 seconds to go and running. We'll get a face-off coming up here down in the Anoka zone.
Yeah, you just don't want anybody getting hurt, doing anything stupid here at the end of the game. Just play smart and call it a game.
Face-off sent away, and now Brady Roof's going to skate hard for it. Roof gets a little backhand shot that time, and a follow-up chance goes wide as they look for a last-second goal. Teddy Machulis that time on the follow-up couldn't put it away. Boy, now both teams clicking it into gear here in the last 10 seconds. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Last-minute shot does go in right at the buzzer. Right at the buzzer. It looks like they're going to get another one for a final score of 13-3. Pouring it on. I think Pazandik gets that one to wrap up this one. 13-3, Coach. Very, just a great game from Champlin Park. Nothing more you can really say as you take a look at that last one. Pazandik gets his second.
Yeah, nice shot right there. So if you're Champlin Park, Tim, this is a tape you want to keep and look at the film and say, let's do this. Look what we were doing. If you're Anoka, you burn that sucker.
Yeah.
And you say, okay, we got a day of practice before Cambridge, and we get this thing started all over again, but we forget last night.
So what you're saying is that our streaming numbers aren't going to be super good on the Anoka side here tonight, is what you're getting at.
I'm guessing not.
So we'll go to 5-7 for the Tornadoes on the season. Again, they got to wipe it away quickly. Cambridge Isante's on the schedule next. 8-6 on the season for the Champlin Park Rebels as they continue on. Going forward, we wish both teams well here on QCTV. Lots of games coming up. We are at about the midway point of this winter sports season, and we got a lot of stuff still to cover. We've got some wrestling coming soon. Got a lot of stuff happening here on QC, and we hope you continue to tune in and support everything that we do. My thanks to the guys in the truck and my folks working the cameras this evening in the cold ice arena that is the Anoka Area Ice Arena. And on behalf of the coach, Pete Hayes, this is Tim Anderson saying keep your head up, and we'll see you next time.